Just direct? All right.
Just gonna come in.
All right, I'm at my friend Tyler's house, and we're about to do mushrooms.
Yeah.
Well, grow mushrooms? Is that the term?
So we're gonna inoculate some logs
There we go.
with the hope
There we go.
of them spawning some shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's sometime in the next 6 to 18 months. So.
Yeah. So I've never done this before. Have you done this before?
Nope.
No. So we're completely new at this. This is something we've been talking about this for
a while.
I would say at least 2 years.
Yeah, man.
Like, hey, we gotta try this mushroom. We gotta try growing mushrooms, and we're asking Mr. Google.
That's exactly
right.
Well, yeah. Google and Extension's done some stuff on it. So.
And that extension office is.
The Madison County Extension office.
We figured this is a learning experience for us.
Yeah, man. Life's a learning experience.
Maybe a learning experience for you all watching, but let's all learn together today.
Or at least it's good comedic, you know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So, what size drill bit do we need?
It's the 5/16, and I got it in mine.
5/16. Boom. Right here.
You got it?
Yeah. So, drill all the holes in this line, and then
inoculate.
Inoculate, and then the wax, and then turn it over.
Turn it over and go to our new one. Yep.
Okay.
And we could do, I think, if we get a good system in place, we could get it going.
All right.
Yeah.
These are shiitake?
Yeah, these are the shiitake plugs from, I got them from Asheville Fungi. They got a cool website. So essentially, we drill a hole and we put it down in there, and then it breaks down, and in 6 to 18 months, probably this time next year if we don't force it, will come out and there'll be some shiitake mushrooms that look like these mushrooms right here.
So you put one of these
in each hole.
In each hole.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot. So
this is I can't remember if it's cheese wax or beeswax, but essentially what we do is we melt this down, and we take that, and after we put the inoculant in the hole, we'll take those little daubers, daub it, and seal up that hole to where the inoculant's sealed in, and then it also will bend and flex. So we melt that down. Yeah.
So we need to melt this in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll use these.
Yeah.
To dip it in.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, man. So one of the things we'll do is we'll mark what 1 1/4 is on here, and we'll hit it with the fingernail polish. That way we know what depth we're at.
Okay.
Yep. So we're using Sally Hansen Crackle Overcoat. It's number 10 Coral.
Yeah. That's the best to use when you're doing this type of.
Well, I don't know. It's got a little too much sparkle in it, and it really doesn't go with any outfits I got. So we're gonna use it to mark a drill. So essentially what we do is we go up 1 1/4 from the point, and we're going to mark it. We'll go around.
That is quite sparkly.
It is, I don't know.
So that's to mark the depth of the hole.
Yeah.
So that we'll know where to stop when we're drilling in. So the logs that we have are white oak and red oak.
Yep. You got your white oak right here and your red oak right there.
And you got these from here? Your property?
Yeah,
Up
they
there?
just came from 2 trees that I need to take down. We might have to take a hammer to them, but I don't know. Gosh, maybe we do.
There you go.
We're gonna hit it flush.
That's the wax. And that just kind of seals it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jason. That's totally what it does.
Wow. Okay. It looks good.
So far, so good. Yeah, man. So I think that's the
idea.
That's the idea.
Okay. Experimenting.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's a big. Yeah.
I got a feeling we're gonna have a lot to come back on next
Sometimes homesteading is a big giant experiment.
I think that's true.
Right? I mean,
I think that.
a lot of cases, it's just a big experiment. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try it out and see if it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're doing 1 inch in.
1 inch in. Then every 4 inches. The diameter on this one was like, from what I've read and talked to folks, this is like the smallest diameter you want to do. So on this one, we're probably, like, you know how the last ones we did like that, so we did quarters?
Yeah.
On this one, it's so skinny, we might just do thirds.
And that's about 4.5.
Yeah. And then this gosh, we can probably still do quarters, but he's just longer.
So we got about 185 mushroom plugs on 5 logs.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Roughly around
in
there.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah. We did.
It's a big neighborhood.
Yeah. I did pull out a calculator for that one.
Yep, they got to be in a fairly shaded area and be able to like stay wet.
Right.
Or like available to get water down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna keep 2 of them.
I'm gonna keep 2.
And then I'm gonna take 3 of them home. And then I need to find a spot for them. All right, we just finished, what's the term? Inoculating?
Inoculating.
These logs. So really, they're not gonna produce for what, a year?
So if we don't force them, sometimes, like I was reading, sometimes they'll go 6 months and you could technically force fruit them. But then up to a year, so like it's supposed to be this time next year they'd fruit. Like after they go through a full year of inoculating and all that. So.
But then they could continue to fruit.
Yeah. So they'll continue to fruit for a few years after that. And the good rule of thumb is based off of the diameter. Like each inch is a year, I think is what they say.
Okay. No, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I think this is a dream come true for both of us.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it'll be a dream come true if they actually produce.
If they produce anything, that'll be the good stuff.
But yeah, yeah, this was a learning experience for both of us, and I hope some of you guys learned something too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess we won't really know if it worked for a year.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we'll know.
We'll see where we're at in a year.
Yeah.
And we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
If it works.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, we'll let you know if it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if it doesn't, you just.
I'll let you know too if it doesn't work. I'll be like, that was worthless.
Don't even look for a video.
But yeah. All right, we need to find a spot for these logs. I think I'm gonna use this pallet. We'll keep them in this spot. It gets really shaded here in the summer, and it's supposed to rain this week, so I think that's a good thing for these mushroom logs. I put a pallet to keep them off the ground. We have this water source here, so I think this is good for the mushrooms, kind of keeps them wet. So that's our mushroom log adventure that I had today. And again, you know, we're not experts. We're both just trying to figure this out. This has been both of our dreams, actually, to inoculate some logs and hopefully make shiitake mushrooms. And we won't actually see if this will work until this time next year. But I'm confident that it will work. For all my friends out there who know much more about this than I do, put a comment down below. Let us know how we did. But yeah, leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think of this video. And again, we're just being honest here. I am not an expert at this. This is actually our first time doing this, and we're just happy to show you guys how we did it. But I appreciate you guys watching. My name is Jason from Sow the Land, and we'll check back in a year and see how these things are doing. But I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
We're just gonna roll the dice, man. See what happens.
So we could have used nail polish, or we could have used tape too. But nail polish I think is a lot better.
Yeah, who wants to use tape? That's so...
It's funner.
That's so 2016. I mean, they look right. Right?
Right. It looks, yeah. It looks like how I saw in the picture. I don't know, man. I think this is gonna work. I think we got it.
I think so.